Hey you guys, it's episode number 7. I am Bridget Therese, and it's kind of hard to believe that it's already the 7th episode since we started, or since I started my show prep, and I'm getting close to halfway there, and a couple more weeks and we'll be halfway to my show. So a lot of stuff we've covered in the last 7 episodes. We've talked about nutrition, we talked about holistic health with my mom, which was a lot of fun. We've talked about exercises. You got to see kind of how I do some of my exercises. And now it's just kind of a little bit of a check-in. So we're just going to talk real quick about how my progress is going, maybe some of my struggles, and also at this stage of competition, what I'm doing to get ready for my show. So this week I met with a designer for my costume. I have a very elaborate costume that I'm trying to get put together for Mexico City. I was told that in Mexico City the costumes are a lot more large, they're a lot more elaborate, so I have one in mind that I'm really excited about. So I met with a local designer here on Tuesday, and I'm excited to see what he comes up with. He's shopping fabrics right now. I'm actually going to probably have him do a couple different outfits for me, so that'll be fun. So 2 outfits there that I'm working on as far as getting some outfits ready for the show. It takes a lot of time to get these outfits prepared, especially the elaborate ones when there are, you got to get different fabrics, different pieces. And the one I want is pretty big, so I'm excited. Eventually I'll do a show where I'm doing a fitting, so I'll show you guys what that looks like as well. But on top of that, last week I also started my posing practices and have been hitting the gym in the evenings, just kind of after I'm done with my workouts, done with everything else, and have been working on my routines, just kind of knocking the rust off and getting my feet wet there. So one of the things I've been doing too, as far as posing, like I've taught classes and I've been around it for a long time, but I always want to refresh. So I've been watching videos of different people who've posed, watching different model walks and different things like that, so that I can kind of broaden my horizons and have a little bit more of a perspective of just adding details and adding flair to my walk. Because when it comes down to it, the stage part is one of the major factors in how you present yourself, how you come across the judges. So posing is a huge one. So it's also one of my favorite parts of preparation for a show, because I really enjoy just practicing, kind of just getting in that zone where you're just kind of disconnected from everything else, and you kind of get to, it's almost like be somebody else. You just kind of put on your fun music that motivates you, and you just kind of, you change your mindset and you get into this zone where you kind of just get to be on stage and imagine the stage, imagine the judges, and work on your presence, work on your confidence, and just kind of play the scenario over and over in your mind. So that's one of the other things that I've been working on. I have been taking my measurements every couple weeks, so keeping a close eye on my progress and how my body fat is changing, either my muscle going up, my fat going down, which is very important in this phase. So my goal is to be very kind of roll right into the show. So I don't want to do anything extreme at the end, which would be like double cardio or having to drop a lot of carbs in my meals. So right now it's very crucial that I stay with my plan and kind of follow my meals, get my workouts in, and do the small cardio session that I have right now. So as long as I stay focused on that, my coach assures me that I won't be doing double cardio, and that I will be able to eat carbs all the way up into my show. So that's important to me, because I don't want to be overly stressed out or fatigued, and especially traveling for shows. It's the last couple weeks are pretty difficult, so I want to be as best as I can as we get down to the end. If you are just watching this for the first time, or if you've joined me before, I thank you for watching. If you find this valuable, if you think anybody else might be interested in competing, feel free to share. And let's spread the love. Let's encourage other women who are interested in competing, and other men, if that's the case too. But moving right along, let's talk about, we can just kind of do a little check-in, you and me right here. But I've had a rough couple of days, and coming back from Minneapolis, I didn't get a chance to meal prep on Sunday. So when you don't get a chance to meal prep, it really throws you off for the whole week. So I cooked some chicken last night, and I kind of have my food back in order too. But there's a lot, when you're competing, there's a lot of outside influences that can kind of shake you. So like, you can have a bad day, you can miss your meals, and lose your motivation to go to the gym. So there's always other influences that are going to come in and kind of trip you up, and you have to find ways to plow through it. So, and that's one of the things that I've had to do lately, is going through just having different outside influences, like whether it's a bad day at work, stress in other areas of my life that just kind of caused me to trip up a little bit. But it's, you kind of have to like rein yourself in and be like, okay, I got to deal with everything else. That's just part of life. Things happen. But still, you got to put the blinders on. You got to be strong mentally and remember what your goals are. So I've had to adjust some of my workouts. Some of my workouts have been late at night instead of in the mornings, which is fine. I'm getting them in, and sometimes it's nice to go at night because I'm not rushing from one thing to the next. So it doesn't matter. It's not messing up my my routine or anything as far as training or meals. I just kind of shuffle them around. I have the flexibility to do that, but it's hard. It's like training, and maybe I'm just being reminded of it because it's been so long since I personally went through it. But you forget how much focus it takes and how much dedication. And like my coach told me not too long ago, he's like, you don't have room for bad workouts anymore. So to really have to put the emphasis on getting my workouts in, being focused when I'm at the gym, making sure I'm getting my meals in, and you almost have to shift your focus from everyday life to planning your life around your workouts and what your goals are. So it can be a challenge. It really can. It gets a lot of work, and it's right. That's when it kind of becomes a mind game, when you're sitting there and you're like, okay, I really don't want to go to the gym. So I didn't make it to the gym this morning. So as soon as I got home, I put on my gym clothes, because as soon as we're done here, I'm gonna go for a run and go hit the gym and do my workout for the day, which is the upper body workout. But I just wanted to tell you that it's like, even though I've done this quite a few times and I've been through the ropes and I know what to expect, there's still days that I have that are bad. There's still days that I struggle to get on my meals in, or days that I just don't even feel like working out, and I have to do like a little reality check and be like, okay, why am I doing this? What am I gonna let get in the way, or what am I gonna just put my foot down and say no? It doesn't matter if I had a bad day. It doesn't matter what my emotions are saying to me right now. I have goals, and those goals are important to me, and I'm not gonna let a few bad days or some silly emotions get in the way of me achieving my goals. So sometimes you just have to have a pep talk, reach out to somebody and be like, hey, tell me I need to go to the gym because I don't feel like it, or meet me at the gym, or come do cardio with me, whatever it takes. But sometimes you just kind of plow through those moments of just like feeling discouraged, and I have those days, I have those times where I'd rather just lay in bed than go to the gym, and it's like, okay, I have to have that conversation with myself. I'm like, how bad do I want this? And back in the day, like, and it still holds true now, is that I would tell myself, and it was kind of my motivation, was that, okay, I have to get up in a bikini in front of everybody. That should be enough motivation to get anybody out of bed. Because you don't want to look a fool. So that, right there is just like finding ways to remind yourself to stay focused and on track and motivated. So that's one of the things I've been working on, and just trying to rally lately to do, and just make sure that my workouts are intense. So I've had good progress as far as my check-ins have gone. I'm not expecting substantial numbers because I'm not looking for that, and I don't really have substantial numbers. I know we'd originally talked about 10 to 15 pounds of muscle that I needed to gain, and I think I'm about three or four muscles. Let's hope I have more than that. 3 to 4 pounds I think I've gained in the first 6 weeks. So I'll have to double check my numbers, but I'll be getting measured again here either this weekend or next, and I'll have some more some more progress updates as far as to see where I'm progressing. But I can see such a difference already, and some of my friends told me my face looks thinner already. My waist has gotten smaller. I'm getting tighter around my abs and my stomach and my legs. I'm starting to see definition there where I didn't before. And I think at the end of this I'll do like a before and after picture, because there's a big difference between a competition body and then like your everyday body. So a lot of people think I'm just in perfect shape all year long, and I have like the juicy stage that I have, and I definitely have like the off-season body and then a show season body, and there's a big difference. So I'll post my before and afters probably at the end of this journey here, but that's about it. I didn't want to have a long conversation tonight. I just kind of wanted to touch base with you, let you all know that I am progressing, that I'm doing well, and I have things in the works as far as preparing for my show. Like I said, with the outfits, I'm really excited about getting those rolling. I'm hoping that once we have all of the outfits designed, that we can do a live fitting or something like that. And so, additionally, I may be adding a surprise towards the end of my competition prep, but it's a little too early to reveal what that is, so I will leave you with that cliffhanger. But working towards adding something else with this whole competition prep, so I'll let you know how that goes. Also, I think we lost me for a second. I was just saying, also, I had one of my followers reach out to me, and we are going to collaborate on a little documentary video for preparing for my show. So I'm excited for that, and I'll be meeting with him this weekend to start laying out the episodes and the foundations and everything. So lots of fun stuff coming. Thank you as always for watching. Thank you for following my journey and all the encouragement. And if anything, if you get out of this episode, just know that everybody struggles. Everybody has their hard days. Everybody misses their meals and their workouts, and including myself. So, but let's rally together. Let's find ways to encourage each other. And if you're having a bad day and you need some encouragement, feel free to reach out to me, and let's help each other out. Let's help each other get to the gym and reach our goals and motivate each other where we can. So thank you so much for watching. I know this is short, but I didn't have a lot to cover today, and I will be back next week with a lot more content, a lot more stuff to talk about next week, and I will probably just give you some ideas of the future topics coming up. So I want to do another workout. I want to do some makeup talking about makeup. I want to do some conversations about the different categories and competing in. So there's a lot of different topics that I want to cover as far as the preparations for leading up to Mexico City. So I'm very excited. There's a lot of good things to look forward to. And so with that, I'm going to go do my workouts, get my workouts in, maybe stay for a little bit of posing practice and get my stage presence in. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your support. And we'll be back again next week. Thank you.